So I think this is a deck. So this is the red green Scapeshift deck. I think this is a deck where, well, especially against a 6 card hand, you are supposed to be keeping draws like this. Uh, and to reiterate again what Tien said, get the expedition into play first at all costs. Um, so let's think about this real fast. Amulet. Amulet's no fun for anyone. Well, here's to hoping I win the game first. Don't got a lot of time to do it. So I think this is a deck with, so you got 2 communes, 4 Titan, 4 Scapeshift, and a Primal Command. Like, that's a pretty high density of actual action. That's fine. Is that bottom, bottom? Please tell me that was bottom, bottom. Where's this? Bottom, bottom. Great. Still have a chance. So I would like to play that. Um, Not necessarily because of Expedition, but actually because I need to get the most mounds into play. Because I don't know what my threat is yet, and if it's a Titan, I actually just need to kill my opponent ASAP. Probably not getting bloomed out of this game. Sure. Oh, well, it may just be dead. Not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Let's get another mountain. Use that. Draw foothills. So I get to this. Yes. Convert to Cinderglade. Yes. Is there a reason not to put both of those in play? There actually was a reason. I was only supposed to put one into play. So my opponent has 3 cards that have Bounce Land Titan. And I'm super dead if they do. So the reason not put both of these into play was actually that I'm supposed to leave one of the elders around so it can just do stuff. If I use the search, I like it. I guess no. I only have to sack one of these this turn, so that's fine. I get punished if the card I hit is commune, but like only sort of punished. I'm like 90% sure I'm dead because my opponent's spending way too much time thinking. It's also possible they're debating if they would like to go for a blue. Like, I guess the dream scenario is that I'm hoping my opponent is. Oh, yep, super dead. Super, super dead. So, though I guess they've used a Vesuva? Yeah, sure. Yield till end of turn. And yield until end of turn. Literally did what I could. This is kind of interesting, actually. I think my opponent needs to get Vesuva Garrison. Or Vesuva Stronghold, sorry. Unless they have another... I don't know. Let's just think this through for them while they're doing it. So they need to get... So their options are... If they have another Pact as their last card, they need to get... They can get another Titan into play. If they have a Talaria West as their last card, they can also get another Titan into play. This does not get another Titan into play, though. Right here. This does not do that. This does... let them transmute for a Pact of Negation? Wait, what? What just happened? Summer Bloom? Okay, Azusa. So they have an extra land. So they go up to 11 mana. And we know their card is the Vesuva. And they now get to transmute. Do I even die this turn? I presume that my opponent can get to the point where they pay for both packs. They now get Vesuva Stronghold. They attack with both. They give one double strike. So that's 16, 24. Yeah, that's lethal. Cool. I made all of the plays that I could. Just forcing our opponent to actually have the second Vesuva in their deck, which they may not actually. Okay, well they did. Good deck building. Yeah, double amulet, kind of obnoxious to beat, ever. I will make them play it out just to make sure I didn't do any math wrong. But they should be able to get Gruul Turf, Sanctuary, and Sunhome. This is probably getting bounced. Oh, I guess I was doing single amulet math in the combat step. Double amulet's the full-on 32. Double amulet is just dumb. Yeah, we're good enough. Yeah, that's fine. You have demonstrated that you can find the correct lands. I would like some number of this effect, some number of this effect. Probably more of this effect than this effect, 'cause I don't think this effect's very good. I would like 0 of this effect, and probably 1 less commune, because I don't think commune's actually fast enough. It's very possible. Yeah, let's just cut all the communes and play Crumble to Dust. Just say gun it. No, that's not what you do. You do this. Then it takes you back to the same screen. So I would like to play first. That would not be a keeper. This is fine. Well, that first hand is kind of one of those at least you tried hands. Man, I really thought I had it on the five. Man. Yeah, I think I want the interaction. This is like a pretty interactive hand. Nope. I should have paid. That was a huge mistake, actually. If my opponent plays an amulet here, I'm just like not in a good spot to remove it. Hooray, didn't get punished. So I like the idea of far-seeking first. So I like the idea of having the additional green mana next turn guaranteed without having to fetch a non-mountain because I'm on a primetime hand. Well, I guess Crumble is a little better than I give it credit for against them. Because, like, depending on which land you hit, you can really mess up some of their plans. Thragtusk? That's not right. Well, I didn't hit the land. If I had turn 3 Crumble against the bounce land, that would have been a nice blowout, but can't hit all the 50%ers. This being the deck is super odd. I'm really unsure what my opponent thinks I'm doing that would warrant Thragtusk. As long as we don't get Bloom or Azuzit here, we're okay. Trying to think if there's a spot where this being colorless actually matters. Like, I get that it's supposed to be colorless in the set because it fits the Devoid Exile theme. It can't be flash freezed out of Scapeshift if they ever move back to that. But the Sowing Salt was never actually good against Scapeshift to begin with, so whatever. Yeah, that's a problem. We had our chance, and we blew it. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm killing one of those lands. Hopefully runner lands too. That aren't Valakuts. Okay, well that's the start. I think. Well, usually the list it's like even-ish. I think I'm still supposed. Yeah, I don't think there's like a red card that my opponent really wants to cast. Crumbling that kind of wrecks some of their like weird pact plans. Yeah, I'm definitely supposed to kill the blue land, make blue pact harder for them to pay for. Mm-hmm. That's fine by me. It's just like kind of awkward that can't leave up claim. That's fine. I guess my Titan's actually better than my opponent's Titan if they don't have an amulet in play. So they basically had 3 draw steps to find an amulet here. Because, yeah, they would have played the amulet before the Summer Bloom. if I only had a land? Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is... There we go. So, the weird part of this is that I actually don't fetch with the foothills until after I draw. Um, because if I draw a forest, I get to play the forest, play the Titan, get 2 Valakuts, and then sack the foothills to double trigger. Or have like instant speed double trigger, which is actually really powerful. And I actually would be finding a forest with the foothills to begin with, so that I maximize the number of Valakut shots left in my deck. That's fine. I think unless my opponent naturally drew both Pact negations, I have the Heads Up Titan fight on lock. And the best top deck in my deck is any land next turn. That doesn't matter at all. My opponent, they do get to 9 mana, so they can pay for both packs. But I can survive the first Titan hit and just play my second Titan and then kill my opponent. I don't really care about my opponent's life total. Not what I wanted to see at all. So I think I'm just supposed to get Forest double Valakut. Oh, no. I have to actually pay a green mana for that. And hopefully my opponent has not been sandbagging uh, amulets this game. Because if they have, then I'm very dead. And I'm very, very dead. It's just like nothing I can say beyond that. I think on the draw I might board out a Farseek. Like, cut down on... I guess Farseek's actually... Is that worse than Elder in this matchup? Elder doesn't get me a red green duel, which kind of comes up maybe. So it's actually, I think I actually board out an Elder here. You are not winning this fight. I hope you understand that. Okay. $24. Oh, dead. Yes, very dead next turn. That's what my opponent is. I was getting all excited about... sure, whatever. Oh, they get to bounce the Ghost Quarter, play it? Yeah. I'll just kill all their Titans instead. Well, there's no reason to not get a forest here, so... No. My creatures are better than yours. You can have that. What's Vesuva copy? Yeah, sure. Whatever. So, I don't know how much damage this is. Valakut, Valakut. 3 times. So I get 3 mountains, each of which triggers 3 times for 3 damage, so it's 27. So my opponent is defeated. Um, I was about to say that's not actually true, and then I remember that my opponent did not have a black source in play. And therefore could no longer slaughter pact out of this. Whoever thought of the idea of 0 mana interactive spells that don't require any kind of card disadvantage or whatever. I don't know, man. Pact's probably a bad idea. Oh, I already have all the crumbles in. Commune doesn't seem very good at all. I boarded both of them outright. Good, smart. Great. No changes at all. Look at Simon Gordson getting all fancy play on his WotC coverage count. Yeah, I'm going to ship. Well, the amount of time my opponent is taking to mulligan means that I'm very, very dead. Okay, we're alive. This hand is... 2 draws for... Well, so the first draw is a 26 outer. And the second draw is a 22 outer. Actually, less. The second draw, I can't draw a Cinder... Is actually a... Let's see. I actually have to run a runner. Yeah, this is a ship. This is passable. Very lucky. Opponent likes to mulligan. My opponent put a card on the bottom of their library. Kept it 5. I'm not the biggest fan of this, so I go this. This is not a good expedition hand. Which is kind of sad. No. Absolutely not. Get them out because I'm on a Valakut hand. And you can get right on out of here. Amulet. Psh, you thought that would live. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to suspend here. If my opponent had a second amulet, they would have just run it out there. So I'm not too concerned about that. I'm concerned about Azusa here, which is problematic. Okay. Only 1 land. Still good. Play the guaranteed land drop that gets me to crumble next turn. I feel so lucky. I might actually beat Amulet somehow. I think I want to lock in my second green. I am a Scapeshift hand now. Very much a Scapeshift hand. Very much a Crumble to Dust your Simic Growth Chamber hand. Tusk, Pack, Titan. Or was it Tusk, Pack, Titan? Is that what I said? Tusk, Pact, Titan. My opponent has a Swan Song in their deck. Opponent has 2 Leyline of Sanctity, which is not great against me, actually, because I probably just prime time away their stuff. They only have a singular Ghost Quarter, and they have their Slaughter Pact in, and that's all I got. I don't know. That was like one of the best things I could have done to them there, because they're stuck on lands and they can no longer draw a double land, except, well, they only have 5 double lands left to draw. Boo. Double boo. This game has now become, get to, jeez. Well, get to lands first, but perfect. Just the land I was looking for. I don't actually mind drawing that card, to be fair. Though at 3 lands, no, it's not good. I need to draw a fetch land to make that card good. And my opponent kept on top, so it's probably... What did they keep? 4? Okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time. I guess I gained 4 life off it. Ugh. This is so many Scapeshift. 29? Well, they're not going to gain enough life to survive Scapeshift. Oh. Oh. Huh. Okay. So this is kind of interesting. So I'm main phasing Scapeshift to activate the expedition. I just don't know where else it goes from there. Now I'm sacrificing this Foothills that I'm about to play because I want to leave lands in my deck so I can draw them. Because 31, I could deal 32 if I rip a land. I don't main phase that. So yeah, so I can play. So my opponent actually, if they draw an Amulet, they are short mana of. So they have Pact, Titan, or Tusk in hand. One. So how many Valakuts do I want in play? So I believe I just want 2 Valakuts in play here. And if my opponent hits Amulet, I don't care. So I'm sacking this for Mountain Valakut. I'm terrible. I just clicked I just clicked mountain because I said mountain, and that was just absolutely incorrect. And now I'm actually in a decent spot to lose the game instead of being in a great spot to win the game. Just like didn't think before I said things. I was supposed to get Cinderglade Valakut If I get Cinderglade Valakut, I get to. If I draw a mountain, just like start throwing things at my opponent repeatedly. Now, if I draw. Well, that was a mistake. My opponent's figuring out what to Titan for. Oh, they can Titan for. Maybe they'll bail me out. Yeah, I bet my opponent will bail me out. Love the fear. They're going to play Titan. They're going to get Ghost Quarter Bounce Land, replay the Ghost Quarter my Valakut probably. Yeah, I screwed this up, and that cost me two of my however many outs. This is supposed to get double forest, so I can still draw to a ramp spell to kill my opponent. Oh, no, I was supposed to do this anyways. That's fine. This is all fine. I have 4 Cinder Glades and a million mountains left. So I think there's actually an argument for getting mountain here because I still have 7 mountains left in deck if I do that. And that allows, let me see, is that right? Yeah, that allows me to draw a Primeval Titan, kill my opponent's Titan. My opponent gets to haste Titan, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gets to haste Titan, and I still kill them, I believe. Oh, no, that's wrong. If I draw Titan, I just want to. If I draw Titan, what if I draw Colony Heart? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Short one. I draw Colony Heart. I can Scapeshift into stuff. I mean, if I'm going to Scapeshift, I'd rather have the mountains in my deck. But I do need to fetch a single mountain in case I draw Titan. You, so I can short Scapeshift here. Man, I'm short mana of doing that too. So I have to short Scapeshift. I need to kill both of these. I think I need to kill this too, so I need 4 triggers. Is that right? 4 triggers? Yeah, I do have to kill that because otherwise it's Xaxes. So I shift. Mountain, mountain, forest, forest. Okay. And then I just get Cinderglade, Cinderglade. Cinderglade. Oh, I'm just dead because the Thragtusk makes a beast token. Well, you know, you never know what's going to happen. Commune with Lava would have given me. So Relic would have given me a rebuy, and Commune would have given me a rebuy. I mean, Crumble's clearly the correct card. Unfortunately, I'm a mana short of casting Crumble. Yep, okay. That's fine. Defeated. Yeah, the majority of my cards actually won from there. That's pretty crazy. Jeez.